was 17 when I got my very first tattoo. I got it on my back. I basically have a tramp stamp because I had lost a lot of weight and I had lots of stretch marks on my back, and I thought, I guess, that a tattoo would be able to cover that up. The first tattoo I got was a half moon because my last name, Luna, in Spanish means the moon. So I just wanted to get a simple half moon, nothing too deep. And it obviously wasn't big enough to cover all my stretch marks. It was this tiny, it looked like a smiley face. I don't know, I wasn't really thinking straight. I just knew I just wanted to get a moon tattoo to symbolize my last name. So deep. I have Stevie and Wonder. So when I hold my arms out like that, it says Stevie Wonder, but it's not the singer. My cat was named Stevie Wonder, and I named him that because if you scratch his chest, he kind of goes like this, like Stevie Wonder. He was my most loyal cat, and I might get his face tattooed somewhere if I still have space, but Stevie was my favorite cat. I love showing my dad's 1979 Ford Escort. I really love vintage cars and things with wheels. I don't know how to ride motorbikes, and I'm not a very good parker, but I love driving, so I always show this tattoo. And how I got this was by being a little sneaky. I just asked my dad what model his car was, his favorite drag racing car was. And then I looked through some pictures, and then when he was asking me what it was for, I said I was gonna get it drawn, but I didn't tell him it was gonna be drawn on me. So when it healed, I'm like, I have the drawing, where? Oh, here. Oh. It's funny because I think the more tattoos I've gotten, the more I've wanted to kind of cover them up. Even in photographs, I don't really have a lot of photos of my tattoos exposed. So, guys. I like this one a lot. This was a peacock chair. It was a very famous chair back in the 60s and the 70s. It's very detailed. It took almost 4 hours. It's mostly line work and a lot of white. So even though it looks blank, there's actually a lot of white ink in there. I have attachments to certain objects, not in a materialistic kind of way, but objects really help me tell stories. So I think it was just natural for me to put objects on myself. I used to doodle in my notebooks, and I just think of my skin as kind of the back of my notebook, where you just put your extra thoughts and things you want to remember and things you want to look back at. Not a lot of young people know what this is, so sometimes they have a guessing game. They think it's like for a fishing rod, or they think it's a blow dryer. I don't know why, but it's an old school pencil sharpener, and my grandfather owned an office and school supplies business back in the day. I would sharpen pencils while waiting, and yeah, I think it's just for my grandpa. My general rule for tattoos is if it fits, it sits, because my arms aren't very big. There's not a lot of real estate. So when I think of designs, I have to consider how small it's going to be, if the detail is still going to be seen. I really want to get one on my neck. I want to get a chair here, like another chair here, so I look like a furniture store. I have machine over here. And this, I think, stands for the most things, because when I get tattoos, they kind of stand for something, or if they can have a double meaning, then that's better, masulit yung tattoo. But this one stands for Florence and the Machine. I am such a stan. Fiona Apple's Extraordinary Machine. And also a time machine, because I mean, I like my photos to feel like a time machine. And also because I feel like I don't really stop, and I don't really need to rest so much, so I feel like I'm a machine. So ayun, Nax, that's the deep meaning of my machine tattoo. Here I have my right Doc Martens boot. My boyfriend has the other pair because like he's always losing his stuff, so it's like I have the other shoe. I like things that are lived in. I think it extends to everything that I collect or acquire. I just like things that are used or have a history or have a story to them. Hi, I'm Shaira Luna. I'm a photographer and we are alike.